Hi there, welcome to another random room. Today we're back in the second sky, and we are in the mother of all roaches in Thrice South, Quarce West. Now, this is going to be a slightly different episode because this is a room that I've done fairly recently. So I don't really want to just go through it again and try not once because I have done that fairly recently, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything new. So instead, what we're going to do is basically look through the number one history for it. And let me just, I've got this set up, so if I do this, we should see the current history. So you can see that there was fair bit of action in 2014, just after TSS came out, and you can see I had to look at it in June 24. And let's get rid of this again, and let's just take a look at the scores. Now, we're lucky enough to have most of them, although because someone did improve their score, I don't have the worst one, but let's take a look. So you can see the first person through the room was, this is Blocks, I believe, and 635. So let's just take a look. And so this room, I mean, what you have to do in this room is fairly simple. It is just, you have 8 queens in the middle. You have to position them onto the arrows around the middle, so that they will spawn on the pressure plates, which will open the doors on the west side, which will allow the queens to run to the hot tiles. So you can see it's not that tricky to do. You can do things one at a time, which is nice. We've got some trapdoors in the middle, so there's not too much spawning happening. Let's see what happens here. Oh. And the arrows are, some of the arrows are nicely set up so that you can sort of push, sort of maneuver the queens onto them and they'll get stuck. A couple of them, you can't do that because they will run off the diagonal, depending on which way you get them on. There's another room that is very similar to this one. I'm in Diamond Dungeon, I believe. I'm not sure which one came first, or if it was just two 2 people with the same idea. In that room, that's a little more tricky because I think just the arrows are set up differently. A lot of them are on the far side of these little areas. And you can see it's just a cleanup and 635. That's pretty simple, and so we've gone from 635 down to 626, so not much of a difference. We'll just go speedily through this. Again, this is, I think, mostly 1 queen at a time. Yeah, I kind of like rooms where it's sort of, there's the simple way of doing it, like the not too complicated way of doing it, and then if you feel like being complicated, you can, there's complicated ways of doing it faster. And the fast way is going to be handling multiple queens at a time. If you can get them so they run onto the arrows by themselves. And you don't need to sort of chase them to do the trick of blocking them with their spawn. So 626 down to 622. Again, there's not going to be much different here. Let's speed this up a bit. Still doing one at a time. Once we get this to the shorter versions, we'll see that there's a few ways of if you pick the first Roaches, first queens you release, some of them are lined up quite nicely. Tidy up, and we're done. So 622 down to 583. So this is a bigger drop. Let's see what's different here. We're going to get multiple queens. I don't think just yet. I think there's just some better maneuvering here. Like we're getting each queen in sort of one spawn cycle, sort of outside the center. All right, 583 down to 486, so 100 turns less. Let's see how we go. And you can see already we've got 2 Roaches released for that first one, and again we're leaving this Roach behind. Like we are getting, it is spawning while it's outside, but there's only a few and they're not being a pain. Alright, 486. So I believe Matt W had 2 scores in the history. So there was a 50 move drop and a 50 move drop. And of course I've only got the last one. This is another 100 move drop, so I'm going to start going through this a bit slowly. So again, 2 out to start, nope, 3 out. And yep. A little bit of a cleanup there. Yeah, that's the other thing we can do in this room, because these are single-use pressure plates, so we can clean up once they've spawned. It's just a question of is that faster or not faster. Again, we've got 2 Roaches out. This one's strapped on the arrow. Although we do have a lot of Roaches, but we've got them all in safely now. Okay. I think we're going to do the rest one at a time. Oh no. Ooh, that's nice. And we're waiting down here. Do we have to wait here? Yeah, we have to wait here because if we send the queen this way first, she won't reach here in time. And then I think it's more work once they're blocked by their own Roach in front. Occasionally it's okay. Depends on the movement order of the Roaches. Occasionally you can do it where you sort of hop up and then hop, like you step out of the way, and if the Roaches leave the correct gap when you step back down, the queen will keep going in the way she was going. But this is fine. And yeah, we clean up, and I mean the way this is set up is nice. You just need to be in somewhere in the center of the room, which you will be anyway, and the queens will kill themselves. And we've got 383. Okay, and so the last one of 2014 was 364, which is 20 move save. I suspect it's going to be similar. Yeah, the start is the same. We might just get a faster cleanup. That's similar. Oh yeah, we got the queen going. Oh, oh, oh. Here we go. Oh yeah, so the other way of making the queen go. So here, okay, so the improvement here is that we are sending the queen off straight away. But yeah, okay, that's a good way of doing it. So you just, if you're close enough, you can kill the queen, kill the roach in front to let the queen out. And we've got the cleanup, and we're done. Okay, now we're moving on to my efforts. So when I replayed TSS in 2019, this was 373, so yeah, not quite as good. But my first improvement was down to 348. So let's see what I did. Looks like I'm going to be doing something similar. Oh, so you see, I believe I'm going here. Okay, yeah, I remember something of this. So the other demos had this, yeah, this one removed, but this one turned out to be better, as you'll see in a minute. As we can get this roach onto here straight away. So I'm using a roach to stop these going north. Yeah, this is another instance of getting the roaches out of the way. So because the spawns move afterwards, we move down. The queen tries to move first, but she can't. So the roaches all have a chance to move out of the way. Oh, I pushed. Yep. So she can get in there. And we've got one going to the north, which is nice. That's all lined up nicely. And finally, I mean, that looks a little awkward. I'm not surprised. I tried to improve that. And we've got the cleanup. Getting out that way. 348. Not too bad. So I've shaved off another 9 turns. See if I can spot where the difference is. It's probably the cleanup. Like, I thought that part down here was a bit messy. And this looks all the same. Okay, yeah, I think I got this one in beforehand, which means I didn't have to deal with the roaches spawning up here and coming down. Okay, and finally we've got the current best. Wait, what is it? 318, so it's nearly it's about 20 moves better. I think the cleanup was a little more efficient. But we'll have to see. Like once you have a sort of a method of getting the queens into their spots efficiently, it's sort of, it is hard to sort of decide to suddenly do something different. Okay, so yeah, you can see I'm cleaning up this roach immediately. And what I want to be doing is, okay, yeah, I'm waiting to send this down so that it's a spawn here, and I can get over the other side first. I do have to deal with this roach, which I don't like, but see, now I'm wondering. Uh, hmm. So I'm wondering if I can kill this one later, and then I can get into here faster. I mean, then am I gonna? Okay, I said I wasn't gonna play this time. We were just gonna watch, but maybe I'll have a quick look at that. And yeah, all right. So let's hope I've got a save somewhere convenient. I think I've gone and stepped on all these in the meantime, which isn't too useful. Normally when I do do a level, I'll jump on a checkpoint after I've like finished the room, just so I can restore easily, sort of reverse through the room if I have to. Okay, at the start. Let's see if I can get this right. Bum, 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 bum. Is this right? This is the problem. I can never remember what I did. Oh, that's a nice maneuver. Gives me a bit more time here, and then yeah, okay, then I'm not dealing with the roaches up here. Let's just see. I wonder if. Okay, yeah, I need to clear this one so that we can go north. Or one of them can go north when I want them to. We spin around there. Okay. And cleaning up you. I think I can save a turn or two. Like I could step on these trapdoors and then this roach would be sort of stuck here. Okay, okay. So what do we want to do? We want to do this. We need to be this way, probably. Okay, we come up. We get here just in time to get that North Queen in. Okay, we get these out of the way. Excuse me. Do we go straight away. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yep. Yeah, we need to block them off. Okay, we can't do that, but we can do this. Ooh, what did we do? Okay, I think what we had here, I think we're okay. Oh no, wait, I need to be... I think I'm one turn too slow there. I think dealing with the roaches down the bottom was the problem. Okay. Okay, so up, down. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. I think this was right. And yeah, okay. We're in here. In fact, I can do this if I want to be further up. Don't care about these blocks. Okay. And we want to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But perhaps 9. Yeah, there we go. Now what? Let's just... Okay, let's just check down to here, 245. Let's just also check against the current best. So I'm saving some turns at the top just to lose them back down the bottom. Then that's not good. 244. Okay, so that's already worse, but I just want to check what I did here. I spent some time getting these ones now. Okay, so that's nice. All right, so we're trying to beat 244 to that queen. All right, so we got some movement order happening. I guess what was happening in the other one is that because we're doing it later, we're doing this one slightly later because we're having to deal with the roach from down here. The way these ones shuffle about is going to be different, which lets one come up that side. So I can't just use what I did here again. I'm going to have to see if there's a better way of doing it. Yeah. All right, let's try this, but yeah, we're coming down too late. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, that's a saving, 243. Although, oh, hang on, I forgot to... so wait, so hang on, if I did forget to do that, that's 245. Okay. We can go this way. $242. But I forgot to do this one again. So $246. I mean, I think 244 actually. If you look at this roach, it's the egg hat, like the egg turns into a roach on 244. So even if I did get here quicker, I'd still have to wait. So yeah, this was all sort of moot anyway. Just double check that. Yeah, you'd have to wait here. If you're faster to get to here, you'd have to wait here for the egg to hatch and come down. Okay, so yeah. Could have been an interesting idea, but yeah, it wouldn't have made a difference anyway. Yeah, all right. In that case, we'll just watch it one more time, and that will be it. And we're done. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.